Ricky Rackman here with Chris and Jeff from Queensryche. We're backstage at Rock in Rio in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, and you guys just got off stage.
Yes.
And how do you feel about the show?
It went really well for our first time here. It was a really nice reception. Crowd was really into it. I think the sound sounded good, and we had a good time.
We were you must have seen us. We were at like the last row, right? We were somewhere in the 180,000. I was jumping up and down, but we saw it, and it sounded real good.
Oh, good.
It sounded really good. So is this the biggest crowd you've ever played for?
Definitely. Closest to it was about, I don't know, 22,000 or so when we played with Def Leppard on the...
This is 4 times, at least 4 times.
4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or something. It's big crowd.
You can't tell after the first 30,000. It all's lost.
That's what everybody says. I have no idea. I mean, the biggest crowd I've been in was like 30. So everybody's saying, yeah, when it gets to be that much, that after the first 40,000. We'll be back talking to the guys backstage at Rock in Rio #2 as the Headbangers Ball continues, so don't go away. We're backstage still, Rock in Rio 2 with the guys from Queensryche, and like we said, that you just got off stage. Now, is this the first show that you've played for the new album?
No, actually, we've just completed 6 weeks of touring over in Europe. We covered most of the continent and some new places like Italy, which we hadn't been before. And this is our first show in 5 weeks. We had a 5-week break, and then we're off to Tokyo after this for some shows, and then back to the States in April to start the North American onslaught.
Now, I have your home video where you played live. We talked about this earlier. You played live, I guess you said it was 1984,
Yep.
in Tokyo. Are the fans big Queensryche fans in Japan?
Yeah, actually back then they were, and we've expanded the audience, pretty well since 1984. I don't think we haven't filmed anything there recently, but maybe we'll bring some cameras over again.
I'll go. So tell us, is this going to be the start of the North American tour now when you guys get back with all this stuff?
Yeah, I think it starts April 16th somewhere in Texas. We're not disclosing where we're starting because we have a week of rehearsal there, so...
Okay, we'll be back with the guys from Queensryche as Rock in Rio and Headbangers Ball continues. We're still backstage, Rock in Rio #2. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't got nowhere better to go. And with the guys from Queensryche, and I have to ask you this question. Maybe you already told everybody, and maybe I'm like kind of missed something.
No,
but
we're not going to tell
who
you.
killed Mary? I don't know yet. Did you guys ever say who killed Mary?
Yes, we do. It's in the video Mind Crime.
I have the video Minecraft. I guess I wasn't looking at it close enough.
The answer is in there.
Okay, so there's another...
Obviously looked at it enough.
I guess I didn't. See, I'm listening to it, kind of watching it, not going for the message.
A true
in the video.
Queensryche fan could tell you.
Oh, so, okay, I got to watch that. Well, anyways, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us, and obviously it was a great show. Look for Queensryche hitting your town soon.
This summer.
This summer.
Yeah.
And don't go anywhere, because Headbangers Ball from Brazil and Rock in Rio #2 continues.